Well, viewers, this is Deputy Prime Minister and Minister for Defence Richard Marles, who's in India of his 4-day South and South Asia tour that began on June 2nd. Now, he is in India to renew the comprehensive strategic partnership with the country. These are the live visuals of him being received with the protocol over there now. According to the Australian High Commission, Richard Marles is in India. This is on the 5th anniversary of Australia and India's comprehensive strategic partnership, which underpins the relationship between the shared vision for the Indian Ocean. This was a statement that had come from the Australian High Commission. Both the nations are expected to renew and strengthen the joint declaration on defence and security cooperation this year, which would reflect ambition in both countries and elevate the defence and security partnership and strategic convergence. Joining me live on this broadcast is my colleague Aishwarya from the newsroom. Aishwarya, this is a crucial meeting over here. This is a very crucial visit as well, as the two nations will be working on renewing their relationship, as this is the 5th anniversary of the strategic bilateral comprehensive partnership that was inked between India and Australia. Aishwarya.
Absolutely. What we are witnessing is a very significant moment. The two defense ministers are meeting there. What is very significant is the fact that, this is the first meeting between the two leaders after the Labour Party came was elected a government in 2025. And India and Australia are celebrating 5 years of their comprehensive strategic partnership. So this visit in that case gains a great significance, also because of the fact that India, remember, has reached out to several countries and has sent its message about and its anti-terror stance after Operation Sindoor. So in the talks between the two leaders, it is expected that not only the two leaders will talk about the Indo-Pacific area and the security in general, but there will be likely discussions on Operation Sindoor as well, and India's strong stance against terrorism and its a stance on the Operation Sindoor that was carried out. So India and Australia, they are very important partners. They are celebrating 5 years of the comprehensive strategic partnership, and we have the new government in Australia. So considering all these reasons, this meeting gains great significance, and there is a hope that after this meeting, there will be the bilateral relations will be strengthened. Back to you.
Well, thank you, Aishwarya, for those details. Now moving on, viewers, gunfire in North York, a peaceful evening shattered by bullets in the heart of Lawrence Heights. 7 people have been injured in a mass shooting near Flemington Road and Zachary Court. Toronto police and the paramedics rushed to the scene just after the incident happened at around 8:30 p.m. on Tuesday night. Here's a report. Take a look.
7 people were injured in a mass shooting that unfolded Tuesday night in North York's Lawrence Heights neighborhood. The incident occurred just before 8:30 p.m. near the intersection of Flemington Road and Zachary Court. Toronto police say they received multiple 911 calls reporting the sound of gunfire in the area. Emergency responders quickly arrived at the scene, where chaos had erupted. Paramedics transported 7 adults from the location. Injuries range from serious to critical. Of those, 5 individuals suffered gunshot wounds and were rushed to nearby hospitals. Investigators are now combing through CCTV footage and speaking with the witnesses. Police have not yet released any details about potential suspects or the motive behind the shooting. The area remains cordoned off as the investigation continues, with officers urging anyone with information to come forward.
Viewers, breaking news coming in wake of a devastating landslide in North Sikkim. The Indian Army has launched an intensive search and rescue operations battling extreme weather and treacherous terrain to aid affected residents and stranded tourists. With Leshan village, the region's key tourist hub, completely cut off, the army establishment foot connectivity and reached out to 113 stranded tourists on June 3rd. And this has been an ongoing operations since 30 operations including foreign nationals. 13 people including foreign nationals were successfully airlifted to safety by military helicopters as efforts continue to evacuate, rest and restore normalcy. On your screens, these are the visuals that Republic TV has accessed, and the army officials have been at it trying to rescue as many people as possible. Prime Minister Narendra Modi will chair a meeting of Union Council of Ministers today, and this is the first meeting after India's military action against Pakistan under Operation Sindoor. The meeting will be scheduled around 4:30 p.m. at Sushma Swaraj Bhavan in the national capital. We'll get you more on this, but right after a very short break.
What it takes to report from the front lines: accuracy, urgency, courage and responsibility. At Republic School of Journalism, you will be trained for that reality. It's not a theory, it's a live learning inside a working newsroom from day one. If you want to report the truth when it matters the most, RSJ is where you begin. Courses begin from June 30th. Apply now.
अब छोलिया हो या लोबिया, सफेद चने या काले चने,
सब कुछ मजेदार बने।
China is the most time-tested friend of Pakistan, and they no more expect that we go there with a begging bowl.
This is the Pakistani Prime Minister openly admitting that Pakistan has been going around the world with a begging bowl in its hands. And this is not the first time he has admitted to it.
यानी वो जो चूंटी बराबर ममालिक थे वो हमसे कहीं आगे निकल गए, और हम आज 75 साल बाद आज कशकोर लेके फिर रहे हैं. Beggars can't be choosers. Please understand that. हमें अपनी कौम का पेट पालना है. खुदा की कसम खा के कह रहा हूँ. यतीमों के सरों पर दस्ते शफ़क़त हमें रखना.
Pakistan is known to be a beggar state, be it to handle floods or restructuring of debts or IMF bailouts time and again. Pakistan's art of begging is no secret.
अगर ये बात ठीक है कि जनरल बाजवा टेलीफोन कर रहे हैं उनको अमेरिकनों को कि हमें मदद करें IMF के जरिए, इसका मतलब कि हम कमजोर होते जा रहे हैं, इसलिए आर्मी चीफ, नहीं तो आर्मी चीफ का तो काम नहीं है.
We lost last year $30 billion in economic losses and damages, right? That is an estimate by the World Bank. It's a conservative estimate. $348 billion is needed until 2030. Not far away, 2030, for Pakistan to keep its head as a development and sustainable index survivor, literally above water. So that kind of money is not in anybody's pipeline, envelope or plan.
On one hand, Shehbaz Sharif says it is embarrassing to take loans, but his minister, on the other hand, is grateful for arms.
इधर देखते हैं तो कर्जा, इधर देखते हैं तो कर्जा, उधर देखते हैं कर्जा, पीछे देखते हैं कर्जा। आज हम किसी दोस्त मुल्क में जाते हैं तो वो कहते हैं ये आए हैं मांगने के लिए। टेलीफोन किसी को करते हैं तो वो समझते हैं ये मांगेंगे हमसे। कायदे आज़म ने इसलिए तो इतनी बड़ी तहरीक नहीं चलाई थी। जगह जगह हम जाके पाकिस्तान को डिफ़ॉल्ट से बचाने के लिए उधार मांग रहे हैं, IMF की मिन्नतें कर रहे हैं। दुआ करें, सऊदी अरब ने कल ख़जाने में 2 अरब जमा करवाया, $1 अरब इंशाअल्लाह UAE से एक आध दिन में पहुंच जाएगा। लेकिन मेरे बुज़ुर्गों और मेरे बहनों,
We don't just get you the headlines, we report on them. We get information from the highest level of sources. We get you news from the men in uniform, from those on the front. At Republic School of Journalism, you will learn how real reporting is done on the ground and in real time. The RSG Diploma course begins on June 30th. If you want to lead this story, start here.
राहुल गांधी जी किसी के आगे सरेंडर कर दें, कांग्रेस ने किया होगा, मगर भारत किसी के आगे सरेंडर नहीं हो सकता। हम विश्व की एकमात्र ऐसी सभ्यता है जो हजारों सालों के आक्रमण के बाद भी आज जीवंत हैं, जिसे आप मानने को तैयार नहीं।
After Rahul Gandhi attacked Prime Minister Narendra Modi with the surrender remark, BJP takes on Congress and Rahul. Chief Justice of India B.R. Gavai warns judges taking government posts post-retirement, says shake the public trust in judiciary. Journalist exposes Bilawal Bhutto at the United Nations for making unsubstantiated claims about the treatment of Muslims in India. Pakistan appointed to Vice Chair of Counter-Terrorism Committee at the United Nations Security Council for 2025. Another YouTuber and alleged Pakistan spy Jasbir Singh arrested over espionage charges in Punjab. Massive crackdown on Pakistan-based terror commanders in Jammu and Kashmir. Over 50 houses searched in the last 24 hours. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. You're watching Live and Breaking with me, Krutat Patnaik, at 12:30 p.m. this Wednesday afternoon. Our top story remains the Punjab police has now unearthed another YouTuber in the alleged spy network. This name is Jasbir Singh, a resident of the village Mahalan, Rupnagar. Jasbir Singh, who was operating a YouTube channel called Jan Mahal, has been found associated with Pro Shakir alias Jat Randhawa, part of a terror-backed espionage network that has been unearthed in India. He also maintained a very close contact with Haryana-based YouTuber Jyoti Malhotra, arrested for spying, and Ehsanur Rahman, alias Danish, the Pakistani national who was expelled just days ago from the Pakistan High Commission. This is the same network now which has now spread its wing to Haryana, and now another YouTuber who is alleged to be a Pakistan spy, Jasbir Singh, has been caught by the Punjab police. Now, he's the same person who's also had the close ties with this man on your screen, Danish there, and Jyoti Malhotra, and he is now deemed to be one of the very key figures in this deep Pakistan YouTuber espionage nexus that has been unearthed in India after Operation Sindoor. And more details are emerging in this vloggers or spies nexus that is emerging in the country at the moment. On your screen is Jasbir Singh, alias, and Jyoti Malhotra, two YouTubers now from the same state. found to be in close proximity with Danish, a High Commission official who was recently declared as persona non grata by the Indian authorities, and he was sent back for spying charges. And he's the latest link in the Pakistan spy YouTuber and vlogger nexus that has been unearthed. He was in close contact with Jyoti. He's also had multiple visits to Pakistan. At the same time, there are various other indications that suggest that he was in connection with Pakistan intelligence officers. That is what the Punjab DGP said earlier today. Those are the big breaking news updates that are coming in this spy nexus. And let me also take you through all the facts that are emerging out of this very sensational YouTuber spy case. At the moment, Jasbir Singh is the latest arrest in this entire case. And ladies and gentlemen, this spy nexus is only getting deeper with every passing day. Now, another YouTuber, another vlogger who was caught in this Pakistan espionage nexus, who has had multiple visits to Pakistan, has once again been arrested by the Punjab police. Meanwhile, ladies and gentlemen, here are some exclusive details emerging out of the investigation of Jasbir Singh. Look at the things first. Here, Jasbir Singh was a resident of Roopnagar in Punjab, and he was deeply involved in this Punjab-Pakistan vlogger spy nexus. If you move on to the next slide, you'll see that he operated a YouTube channel called Jan Mahal. And from there on, he went on to visit Pakistan for multiple times. Now, what is the latest information that we are getting? That he was associated with some Pakistan intel operatives, and the name of that operative was Shakir. Moving on, then he was in close proximity again to YouTuber Jyoti Malhotra, who was one of the key faces who was arrested initially when the crackdown on the Pakistan spy network began in the month of April and May. Following on, he was also in touch with Danish, the expelled diplomat from the Pakistan High Commission, who was declared persona non grata because of his close connection to a potential intel network that was cultivated here in Delhi by him of these YouTubers and vloggers. Now, Jasbir has denied any involvement with them. However, Danish had invited Jasbir to the Pakistan National Day event to the High Commission, the same event in which Jyoti Malhotra was also invited, and she was seen in very close proximity to the same Danish, who is at the epicenter now emerging of this Pakistan spy gate. Moving on, he also attended various other events of Pakistan National Day in Delhi at the Pakistan High Commission. Also, he was in close contact with Pakistani army officials and other vloggers who are also part of this close nexus, which is why the Punjab police believes that he is also at the epicenter of this intelligence crackdown. Jasbir travelled to Pakistan on 3 separate occasions, much like Jyoti Malhotra. Also, his electronic devices contained multiple Pakistani-based documents, something that is very suspicious for a YouTuber and a vlogger to be associated with the Pakistan High Commission to visit Pakistan multiple times and then have Pakistani documents on their own devices. At the same time, he attempted to erase traces of communications after Jyoti's arrest, something that directly puts him into the culpability aspect of his alleged role as a potential intelligence operative or a potential Pakistan-cultivated spy, which is why the Punjab police has now acted very rigorously on this entire matter, and he has been arrested in this entire big spy nexus that is emerging in the YouTuber vlogger espionage case. We'll be closely tracking the developments on how Jasbir Singh is going to reveal the facts and factors of under what circumstances did he become an alleged spy for Pakistanis, why did he have Pakistani documents on his device, what was his connection to Jyoti Malhotra, why did he visit Pakistan 3 times. All these questions now will be answered one after the other, as now he's been finally arrested by the Punjab police and the investigation moves on in the entire Pakistan spy espionage case. That's the big breaking news development that we are tracking, ladies and gentlemen. Meanwhile, ladies and gentlemen, more breaking news updates are coming in, but at the moment, the biggest one on your screen at the moment, Pakistan spy, another vlogger, YouTuber, alleged terrorism, arrested by Punjab police. Meanwhile, he's also been produced in the Mohali District Court. That's the biggest breaking news update that we are tracking at the moment. Any moment now, the Punjab police will be requesting for his custody for further investigation and interrogation. Those are visuals live coming from the Mohali court, there where Jasbir Singh has been produced before the magistrate, and now his custody will be decided. The judge will decide whether or not he has to be sent to police custody or judicial custody. Those are live visuals Republic is tracking and leading the investigation into this evolving story of Pakistan espionage nexus. I have also my colleague Gursimran joining us live on this broadcast. Gursimran, now he has been produced, Jasbir Singh has been produced in the Mohali court, and further investigation is expected in this matter. However, his police custody remains crucial. We know Jyoti Malhotra was also sent to police custody. What's the latest that we are picking up on this evolving story. My colleague Lalit also joining us live. Lalit, first take us through the updates coming in from the Mohali District Court.
If you talk about the spy Jasbir Singh, he has been produced in the Mohali District Court just a few minutes before, where his remand would be asked from the judge. But if you talk about the State Special Operations Cell has arrested him as they have found linkages with the Jyoti Malhotra, the YouTuber who has been arrested from Hisar. Some weeks ago, he was directly in touch with the PIO Jasbir. His name was Shakir, with whom he was directly in touch. Apart from that, if we talk about, he also attended the National Pakistan Day in Delhi, and he has been to Pakistan 3 times in 2020, 2021 and 2024. So there has been number of linkages which has been found that he was directly in touch with the ISI and with the PIOs of